YouTube's happening. It is Monday, November 17th. We're talking men's college hoops now. This is video 404. Already did the other three. We're going to jump into this bad boy because it's going to be a good one, I can tell. Because anytime we have a rough day, the next day usually tends out to be pretty good. 2 days ago, we had a beautiful 8-2 day. Yesterday, we gave a little bit back. Hampton straight up lost outright as a favorite. Virginia Tech, Oklahoma, and Indiana didn't even come. Well, Virginia Tech, Oklahoma State were close at least. They were close. They lost. They won their games by like 15. They took the foot off the pedal clearly. I'm going to have to bump the spread down to 15, I'd say, because I think I'm noticing when teams get above higher than that, 12 to 15, they kind of start coasting, which I guess makes sense, but whatever. Indiana they won by 7. At one point, I thought they were going to lose. Like, what are we doing? Colorado State went on the road and did their job at Loyola. Good job, Colorado State. Thank you. So it was 1-4. What can you do? You're going to have days like that. We had 8-2 the day before. So, hey, gave a little bit of props back. Pay taxes. That's what we did. That's what we did. So, if you want the plays typed out for every single sport or access to the spreadsheet, you know what to do by now. Go check out the HQ. Simple as that. Damn, look at that screen. That's crazy. Anyways, anyways, how many games we got today? D1 v D1, we got 25. Very short slate, very quick video. So let's go ahead and jump at the first game right now. All right, let's jump into the game. Remember, the whole point of this is for me to show you the stats for every single game, as many as I can, really. And then you to make a decision on if you want to take a play or not. And I give you the plays I take because I'm going to bet on myself. So if you like the plays, you can take mine or just make your own plays. Either way, you don't got to take what I take. You can fade me. I don't care. I'm okay with that. So everyone's bankroll is their personal bankroll. We're not at competition with each other. We're at competition with the books trying to make money. That's the whole goal here. The whole point of it is that. So if you find plays where you think there's a certain play better, put it in the comments. Drop below and say, hey, I like this for this reason. Drop it, because I will tell. I tell a lot of plays often. I just don't tell you I do, because I was like, oh, I'll be going to the comments looking. I was like, ooh, I like that. Open up, add, done. So I do it a lot. Trust me. So if you see something good, do not hesitate. Put it down there. Me and everyone else would be very grateful for that if you do. So, especially that parlays are cool too. So, first game, I know you've been staring at it like, what the hell are we looking at? Damn. It's Georgia by 41. It's 40.5. I'm not taking it, but just pointing and laughing at it makes me feel good. So, yeah, that's a no for me, dog. This is hellacious. The worst team in the country point wise. Remember, there's only 365 points teams in the country. That's it. They're the worst defensive team when it comes to points. They're the second worst opposing 3-point team. They're just bad. Sorry. Georgia's going to, it's 40. You want to say 40, but be my guest. I'm not. Drake is playing their first road game. That's important. Charleston can't do anything at 3. They don't like 3 points. They would gladly go back to the 70s where there was no 3-point line. So just go back to those times. They'll be good because they do good inside. Scoring, no. This is nothing. I can't trust a team I don't know anything about in the first road game. We're going to pass on that. Tennessee Tech, West Georgia. Spoiler alert, there's only 25 games. Don't be shocked if I only have like 3 or 4 plays. I'm just saying. That's why I go through each game so you can get plays, because some of you like to bet like every damn game. Hey, that is up to you. Do what you do, boo-boo. Some of you want to bet like the best game. Hey, that's cool too. That's why I show everything. That way you can make your own decisions. So West Georgia has problems playing defense. Tennessee Tech looks pretty good. 12 v 23. I mean, that looks pretty good. I can rock with that. Tennessee Tech is favored by 3.5 at home. Defense numbers, they shoot threes well, but you're on the road. And you can already see their 3-point percent drops when they're on the road. So, yeah, last 5's been great, but now you're on the road, guys. Give me Tennessee Tech at home by 3.5. I'm going to rock with that. So, T-Tech minus 3.5. We're going to rock with that one. We're going to move on from there. We're going to UCF in Oakland. UCF is oh my God, 2v13, and they're at home, and they shoot better at home than on the road. Look at that. UCF is 3-point snipers. That's what they are. 60-second versus 321. Give me a low number. It could be slow. That's fine. 12.5 for UCF. Their defense is okay. The strength is going to be Oakland's threes, but UCF actually plays fairly good defense. Defensive ratings cancel out. This versus, yeah, I'll take UCF at home at 12.5. So look at that. Already got 2 plays. Look at that. Craziness. I know. We got UCF. Let's move on. We're going Sienna, like the crayon, versus toothpaste. So we got toothpaste versus crayon. Who do we take? 4 out of 5 people would recommend skipping this game. That's what I'm going to do. Pass. Let's see. Going from there to West Virginia. Mountain Mama. That defense is looking nasty. Look at that defense. 4-0, all at home. They shut you down at home too. And what's what? Give me 25.5. Just because y'all beat Pitt that bad, you think you could beat Lafayette? You probably can't. I'm not going to find it out. That's outside my price range. I'm telling you, I'm dropping the range to like 15 max. 15 max might be the limit, unless it's just well, after Indiana yesterday, I think 15 is the max. I just can't do it again. I can't. NC State, where'd all the points come from? Well, when you make 70% of your shots inside the arc, that seems to help a little bit. But you're going against VCU has some fairly good defense. But see, the difference is why I add the away at home. On the road, you can see big difference, huh? Big difference on the year to date. And the year to date has that in there. So it means how good are they at home? Yeah, 48% on the road is not the best defensively. So NC State by what? NC State by what? Give me that line. NC State 12.5 at home. They're winning by 40. Now, given they played who they played, those a spread this big makes me think you played 3 cupcakes. I know you didn't play 3. I think you played 2. So let me go look and see who those 2 cupcakes were. Who was that good team you played? You played NC Central, cupcake. You played UAB. UAB, not cupcake, but not daunting, not a conference team. And UNC Greensboro. I wouldn't really call Central or Greensboro cupcakes, but still they beat them by 40 each. So and VCU did what? Who's VCU played in their 3 games? I should be looking at every team, but hey, whatever. Whatever. Wagner, Utah State, St. Peter's. Now you're playing NC State. Yeah, I'm taking NC State. NC State should do work here. Is that 12? Yeah. NC State minus 12.5. I'm okay with 12.5. Based on what we saw, everything lines up. NC State by 12 at home. Moving on. From there, we're going to Lemoyne and Niagara Falls. Yeah, y'all have fun with this one if you're gonna play it. I don't. That versus that, sure, but then you got that versus that, so they both cancel out. No, no thanks. I'm good, thank you. I'm stuffed. I couldn't have any more. Thanks. High Point versus Canisius. Man, that is a game. That is a game to play. Offense. See, they have offense. They don't know what offense is. What do you mean this offense? New technology? I don't like that. They love points in the paint. They love going fast. They're a very fast team. Canisius is like, we don't want to run like that. And usually when you get a team that don't like to run versus a team that does like to run, what do you get? One team gets tired. And when that team gets tired, what do? They start fouling. And when that happens, 3 points for High Point. High Point, what's your spread? What's your spread, High Point? Which 24.5. See, I don't know about that many free throws. That's a lot. That's a lot. I can't do that. Penn versus not Penn State. Penn, Ivy League Penn versus St. Joseph's, and you can see they can score, but they give up points, and then there's just too. It looks too much like fall. I don't like it. It looks like a park on a nice fall day. There's too many leaves on the ground. I got to pass. No. Pitt versus Bucknell. Pitt cannot score, but their defense is good. They're 3-1 for a reason. At home, you see what they do. Oh, I mean, if you can't shoot 50% from 2, you should be no, 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 I can't. I'm sorry. Pitt, what are you doing? You're no. Lomar has good defense. Monroe, you see what they've done this year. Don't love that. Don't love that. Don't love Lamar on the road either. So no, pass on that one. Iowa State and Stonehill. Iowa State looks good. They're 16th for a reason. They're 3-0. They're at home. They shoot 63% at home, 45% defense. Yeah, their defense looks good. Nasty looks like offensive for Stonehill's not good. They don't score many points. Let me look at that. Stonehill's what? Iowa State Stone. 39.5 if you want to take a spread for Iowa State. Enjoy. If Stonehill could score, I would potentially take them for plus, but they can't score. If you can't score, you can't remain in the game. Offenses can put you in the game. Defenses, yeah, you can only defend the best player so much. You're going to get some D1 elite talents in a 16th ranked team. So, Wisconsin, and SIU Edwardsville. You can see they got defense, but they really can't score. Wisconsin can. This is going to be Wisconsin by what? A big ass number, 25.5. No thanks. Let me get a coffee, a little sip of the Joe real quick. All right, moving on from Wisconsin, we're heading over to where, let me clean my little list up over here on my spreadsheets and move you through to the top. Okay, I got 3 plays so far. Hey. We have a grand total of 11 plays left. Very short day. Mondays are kind of chill when it comes to college hoops. Very chill. So from Wisconsin, we're going to North Dakota State, which is right there. And we see a lot of green, a lot of green. Both teams cannot shoot threes, though. So they're the same team, just different jerseys. Everything else is the same. So we can't really do anything with that. Missouri, then Kansas State. Mizzou, 4-0, 3-0 at home. You see what they've been up to. Prairie View cannot do anything on the road. On the road, they're drops by 11%. It still goes up a little bit. You can see that 3-point defense goes crazy bad. Missouri should handle this. It's Missouri by what, 30? Could be something high. You already know it is. Missouri. I live in Missouri. There it is. 35.5. Yeah. No, no thanks. No thanks. Moneyline parlay goes crazy though on this one today. You could tell it'd be a lot of heavy favorites. If you can find lines for them, yeah, you could add them. Let's see. K-State versus Tulsa. That is a 12.5 point spread. 1v253. This versus this. This is a potential over. Why? Because you got points galore versus iffy defenses. Points this versus this. Everyone's going to have easy opportunity. They should shoot their percent maybe a little bit better in these because the defenses are not stacking up. Offense galore. Totals 162. We're currently rocking a smooth 186.7 to 146.7. Now we're in the range. It's in the bottom of the range. I kind of want to take it. We got the number one shooting team from home at 54.4 against us 263 and 54 versus the 305. That's like 250 each. I'm down. Down. And in case State pushes the pace, it's going to be a faster game. So give me over 162. I normally wouldn't take it because it's in the range. If it falls inside that range, we normally pass, but there's only 25 games. I'm going to be a little riskier than usual. So if there was like 70 games, I would probably pass. But you know what? Let's have a little fun. So over 162.5 for 104. I'm down for that. Let's move on. From here, we're going to You're the Only 10 I See versus Food. Let's see what we have. Tennessee is favored by 50, right? 26.5. Not what I want to do. Sorry. You see the line. I don't want to do it. Gonzaga is favored by 35.5. I can see it. Not what I want to do, but there you go. Have fun. Santa Barbara is not favored by 35. They are favored by 3.5. Loyola Marymount looks better. Just all green versus the defense is struggling for Santa Barbara. They are 3-0. Marymount's 5-0. And they're 1-0 on the road. And on the road, they're shooting drops and their defense got better. That's crazy. Okay. That's obviously who you play, but who did you play on the road where you shut them down so bad? You played somebody and just beat them down. I gotta see who you played. Because you won the game 71-58 over UTEP. UTEP, not bad. You played Lincoln U, they won by like 80. They played Eastern Washington, they won. They played Arkansas Pine Bluff and won, and they played Troy and won. All at home. And now they're playing Santa Barbara, who has done what? Let's see. It's the games like these where you can find some good value because not many people are paying attention to this game. And they play Sac State, San Jose State, San Fran State, San Francisco State. So now you're playing Loyola Marymount, who is playing better. I'll take Loyola Marymount plus 3.5. Give me LMM. MMM plus 3.5. I'm down for that based on the numbers. Let's rock with that. Move on. How many more? We got 5 left. Rado versus Alabama State. Offense goes crazy. Defense, where? What defense? Never heard of her. I haven't heard of defense. So over definitely for sure in the lineup. What do we have here? 155. We're scoring 182. We're defending 168. Our total is 155. We have a 13-point cushion before the range hits. So yeah, this is like prime over for us. We love these. So over 155.5. If they play like they're supposed to and the tempo keeps up like it's supposed to, easy over. Easy over. So moving on. Over easy eggs, basically. Let's go Arizona State versus Georgia State. Defense potentially in this one. See, they can't score and they're iffy on scoring. Defense, maybe an under if it makes sense. We'll pick at the under and the spread, really. Arizona State's 18.5. I wouldn't touch that. You can't shoot 50% from the field. I don't want you. Sorry. I just don't want it. Under 143 is already very low. That's a low under. We're already sitting at 141 and 135. So technically, totals here, our range is down here. So technically, we are in the over-under range. I will go under. We're going to rock with it. I don't take many unders, but damn it, when they show up, I'll take them. 143.5. I hate unders because and they're also kind of slow. They're leaning towards a slower slide on the pace too. So that's actually very helpful as well. Hopefully, bad shooting happens or just a blowout. I'll take that too. So from there, Clemson versus North Alabama. This is obviously leaning Clemson. Clemson's favored by 23.5. It makes sense. I'm not going to chase 23 anymore. We're not doing anything that crazy. No more of those. Oregon versus Oregon State. Civil War game. Yes, that's what it should be called. I don't care what the schools are calling it. That is a Civil War on the hardwood. That is the name of the rivalry game. So, yeah, they haven't played a away game yet. Now you haven't played a road game all year, and your first road game is at your rival. Bro, that's rough. That is rough. I don't care. I mean, you could go on the road to Duke or something and get your ass beat, but you're going to your rival. You lose this game, you got to hear that shit talking the rest of until you play them again. That's crazy. Oregon's by 13.5. Oregon's 3-0. Defense is a thing here. Offense is not a thing. 140s are total. Do we even get close? We're at 139 and 131. 140, 139. Pace slow. Another under potentially. Let's rock with it. I'm down. It's in the range. Under 140.5. Let's go with it. I'm down. Let's move on. One more game. We're done. Portland State and Bakersfield. Defense, offense kind of all cancels out. Not loving it. We're going to pass. See, simple as that. We just follow the numbers. That's what they take us. So tomorrow, let's pop on over to Tuesday's schedule like this, and we can see we have a bunch of games. We got Michigan State, Kentucky, beautiful matchup. We had no real good matchups today, really. Not many crazy. North Carolina playing Navy. Anybody good? Any other ranked matchups? Arkansas is playing Winthrop. Pass. Duke's playing Kansas. There we go. Something good. And that's about it. More games, but just nothing crazy. So appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out in a nice list. Join the spreadsheets or just come join the chat. When we chat it up and extra plays get dropped in there, it's all there for you. You just got to go to the HQ. So simple as that. Enough of that. Appreciate you being here. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday for some more college hoops. Peace.